Professor Kwame Jan Becheche mu esanse Justice of the Appeal Court of Ghana Justice Osei-Tutu eka ho asem na yekoje enchemu se ohene ton asase abusuampanyi ton asase di asase ne ye ne dia no eton ma obi a oni ho owo ho ofiri mu o yetu na de asu wo ana wonu amu kura nsan ni ho kwan se obesia kosi akire se ania me kwa akoton me san aton ebi osia me ton ma wache wansi hwe wosunti san bra na betua kakra ebu asia onye na oton ma onu wafiri mu nti gise onsan ne ye beye nkrata asem lawyer kan se ebi kura onye ni firi mu ane ya frɛ yesi fa onkrata bra ukwa no ma je o nkrata na genuine na gudem na yesan se bra ne yenka ne foforo bra ne yenka ne sei bi on so esan onu kra na enye onu na sesu odi ade nti no de oton ma woni nyina enye adwuma abra nkrata ewoso nti ene yebeka sa asem no social issue na so abrabo aye boy de yebedie de yebehye bebia de etibeto ehia Ghana asase enti se abrochirefo de ye o man dia no enye o man dia aban kura wo hia bia wo sere na waje de obaji na ne eden so no kura nso no dis opata ehon hyehyeye wo ho enti ama eya na nkrofo bre pa na obrego nso eya enti ne ye beka sa asem no afe ye wia na 962 small scale mining licenses risk revocation. UTAG threatens strike over Galamsey. Until we'll be talking everything Galamsey. Honorable Titus Glover Debbie, Honorable Ni Kwate Titus Glover, a former Greater Accra Regional Minister and former MP Tema East Wong. Afi Yawa Senator and then hoping to be national organizer. Yeah. Hasi chef man come and come mejebi wom mate say nura na bi ka che me Peace FM wiani say next week JFK day communicate beba na say information beba e che say omo be nomination for omo pe flag bearer no say free next week you call there e kwan nim betin e be hu omo kofa forms wo MPP mo no titles mo dey be check akra omo wie no a but still or national organizer hope for and your senator no your political analyst and saying there or Jenny Batakarini Sadia unyayana ubedi pa fatano so say jifugu and Ebusha Penny Felix Kofi Munko or your national communications team member Emma NDC edamwase anopei emomi wo birthday sa akikem inti mama mintin free ho na miwia na fe yedi enkomo na me ya domo a ochina echina ne ya wada ye makeup artist for me nu omo birthday echina me ya atima birthday inti ya macho ya kenkon ya ne edemfo ya bibia bi awo ya atima Joyce Mensa happy birthday in advance ya mishra no onye okese medawase ne wa ho brase eni se osomme na me appreciate you pa antimi ne enhira ohene dankwa ye ma happy birthday in advance ya me enhira wate na momachina no ka benku na ye green kuruma no na fa breme ai baby a me wo bi ahwehwe me na fa breme wo ho ni mo ni maduane ye mako no ope na ne nkwan de dankasa ne nkwan te se ono a asem bia ya tema beka yae ensem ni bi wo ho ajai wai hu a ya bu na nichie ye atwa so mesre wa nsem ni bi wo ho a ye atwa so asem ma na che obema ne die ni ya oze ai sister sa me die em say ya afo no zuye ha wo mesre yatima happy birthday in advance nyame nhyira na onye wakoma so ade ma ono se won pe ka kese ne de ne ye picanto ohu picanto anu wawu ni dream car no ni dream car ye picanto ya minya ska meto picanto ama wati sisi e de minya nya ska ide o de fa no uba ne sa wa ni dream car nya kese eno ane picanto no nti dachi bia menya ska nso aboga nso nya boga ya be mane opicanto na bibia abaro uza eno no ya wada nso ye fati na wo fati ne se no amekan se udin no se si anu mi hu ne memmo fati Ifa ana Lodina Ifa. First lady, Mr. Ifa first lady. Enye happy birthday in advance. Mr. Fire that was say wo be ba na ne behwe no na anu weekend ya na wishi anu behwe ne lash wasiesie ne ti ho ahye ne se gold neck aye ne nsa acronic ejako ne kaye fatitimi bo life wa ne say birthday na ya wadan behwe waye white efi next week you kono onye photoshoot obeye photoshoot honorable wahu efi next week you kono oba na ne net hye na homache na mikoka senti faati o the net yi be gina miti so abeye mani won say sister ya wo kwa me so mesiesie me ho mesiesie ho first next week emfa net ma adwuma mu ha mewi se me catch you say wo si me nyanto ansa na makoi nsem a me ka no ebedo that's so party so very hard working adwuma no de wo pe o nanso wo wa say enen no manko na eba na ka me ma ba so asenke be rest kakra eti emabo ememebo sorry na wo boga bulldog so wo tenten ba tenten gramo wo ye adwa kakra na ope kwayada obunna happy birthday in advance atiti ni nyina ye ko kakra na ye adwa kakra wo yenso anu abedi kokonta kakra nso na je say aye de enti Eliana na hwan bi ye ba ko no first one mo na moto Emmanuela ona na nkam se meto no miracle no se an Mr. Fati aka Emmanuel enti aka Emmanuel ni yetwen se Emmanuel ni beba eni Mr. Fa eni Lami ni hwan ma eni obia ye nyina ye kabom ye ma happy birthday in advance nyame onhira mo ahomache sorry it's really not easy na mo asia ye late na makama ni masi so na o chia me kura me nhye da anyi so na mabusa se time a wo be nti ye ma enso ye wi a ye besan abonkomo enti mo ya ade nyame nhira mo. It's not easy to always be waking up at dawn, sometimes as late as 11 p.m. 12 a.m. 2 a.m. you are closing and yet you will go and come and work the next day. We appreciate you all. You do so well. Nyame onhira mo na omie kwaya kese emamo why. Happy birthday to my childhood friend Ano Lawrence aka Chief Ano at Bosomase Ekuapem from Nana Yurenchi the first Mampon Ekuapem Apesemaka hene and to you Lawrence and happy birthday to Mr. Yadom Boache of Suvotek, to whom God bless you in every area of your life, from your children and wife of Suhum DCID, please, and then General Jesse Amankwa. Special, glorious happy birthday in advance to Mr. Alexander Kwame Ewukubuateng, proprietor of St. Evans Preparatory School, Lakeside Estates. Okay, yours is tomorrow, Mr. Alexander Ewukubuateng. It's coming from your brother, I guess, Dr. Ewukubuateng of the Russian Embassy. He's the freshest widower. Oh, okay, he's been overthrown by Mr. Kumsen, and yeah, my widowers too. And my widower, Dr. Ewukubuateng, happy birthday to Nana Ankowa the second, Queen Mother of Gomwa Abra near Apam Central Region. Nana Onkwaso Nyame Emma Enkwatintia Hodi Wom Efri ye sister Akosia Sapon Eho Ena Ode Emma. Happy birthday. Afei Mabel Benya, happy birthday to you. Ifri Ahwofe and sweetheart Edward Ampoma Owokaswa. The moki can be amente. And happy 40th birthday, 41st birthday to you, Mr. Jonas Asante, from your lovely wife, Mrs. Rita Asante. And she says she loves you. God bless you, grace you, and favor you. And Kofi Gunso. Etayechi ebi afei a happy then 4th birthday to Owahene Amponsa Ado Dankwa from your mom in the UK and your father Inspector Nana Ado Dankwa GIS and Uncle Amos Nana Yao Omungina Emauchi Enkwa little Owahene nyina beye opening pa why nyame enhira papa aza ode na esi fati esi beye mi shoulder no aza na send message no osi shoulder ni sleeve no asesa otifie nyina ohwe man rock ni say dey open joy se bre mo meye ni yie ma no na sa me life na makekensi ani ne fa chia so sade a ene ese na ayeka. Happy birthday to Mr. Edward Frimpong, aka YF of Kumasi, from the entire members of Jansiamwa and Concern Group and Chakwabna Youth President Bakupe. Na Concern Group we na Chakwabna san wumi ene ono ye concern for the president why eja ya unsuo brobe eja ne wenye mfie duoson bako ye mauti nkwa ye mawoda pa kwasi kato na ema happy birthday ya o sese nyame bekoso shiraw na watenanim atwewo ora samoanim labi wo dansoman presby Calvary congregation also for Reverend Walter ema happy birthday and Madam Ernestina Ado Calvary Women's Fellowship also for Reverend Walter ema happy birthday a belated one Enkoma Christiana Asante aka One Eye Dansoman Ali Mahama Road also ema oda paubaya Empress ene omani nyina ena aka bomwa omoma utinkwa ene awoda pay afei mamina azovog ase azovog ene adwudwimi de hin na nhihye ye osi shoulder no momehwe ma no mesere mu ada otimi tinafia no ahwe no aka say you look amazing ene de say can someone work on the shoulder for you and you say I said I just anopa bia obana obehihye mame na wagina shoulders in fine left or right o don sabe kan ene wa aza wo fire wo ba ye no onim se wa mamentaban ene obeso mu wo fire and so me show that sabi Azovo gensa no very beautiful, very lovely, very nice. Afrafranto Azovo me dawase na makamfo na ma se onso pese wa ho fa no edimu a na wo stylist na wo designer nya kwan hyew kase watade kama ukoshe utwa picture chere no usha no aye wadanda no aye kama kwa Azovo se owo ne customers ho adaje na nani ku na adwuma no ho opa adwuma no enti passion wom enti odo and a pam niamano emma internet say a star for every story. We believe every chapter of you has its own story, and Azor will clothe you and give you the clothes that will tell that story. Yay! Friend 0244 155 266 0244 155 266. Now Z Nails and Beauty, the hair mama. I'm rocking my baby thing hair. Fe. I'm panema isa kwada 16 years. Obi di am fe my 16 years. Pachoko hair mama. Sa ubinya inipa. Oye mu DSP. Na chese mido so puno. Ni ho ne sum wavy curly straight DN pixies. Na name it. Hair mama has it all. Also good hair rattles. Inipa di ekasa. Inti ya bra. No more inipa or spinkters kotobabi eku bankechi wa pay friend we 055 3837 201 ayo pano papa nso di awo me ede ema aduane mu ahode nro pano papa eno ani angel bakery wheat bread sugar bread butter bread and a cocoa bread feel the taste for omo no mo be deliver bi ma na nkrofo pe omo topa fre 059 411 4719 059 411 4719 and no but your last one is say Gina Mr. Ochre and Mr. Kumsen Mokola Kaulin Printex for no friend handsome man and then ma anemu Hannis Fabrics na adamwase se na no memen danu kwesiada mobija yen ewo teshi St. Anne Roman sorry St. Anne and Joaquin sorry Emma Kata and Hokanfo Mrs. Comfort Ochre aka Happy Yourself echi ekwoku amubaye no na modoso nti yedamu nyina se momufri achichi ne benche aguna kwanya akonfo duakwafo mo agona kuro na mo ni kwanya akobɔ hye ni nyina afi ne yire busuafo aso na busua mo agona kwanya ako ene GRE Enyandencha Senior High School ehifafo Roman Asori no Holy Family Society. Reverend Father Raymond Osei-Tutu, I saw you and I was so happy. Father Nyamisha Munyina, Father Tina Mufri Aguna Kwenya Kobaye no Munyina Yehumo. Church of Pentecost, East Airport 4, eni edwom fo ni nyina edamase. Esi eni kejeni aseda, dase son, dase asemu bijano, edamase pa ewie. Mewie ni safatu be shoulder no. Twen kakra bi me ba wai mewie ni sa wie no me ma badwafo ya kwa aba na wo mu enya kwan kasa na wo ma hwe time mo fanche ne dawuro ni ntumi maso ti mo fanche ma mo achi o na mo ho tese
Jesus sister
ya Jesus osono
sure nko
bibia boko
ya me Adam
ene Black Queens bebo 7 p.m. ya me Adam mo do semi finals. It's more support your mommy.
We thank God.
Thank you too.
So,
okay.
Unfortunately, the spirit of our games, had died down for a very long time.
Bringing back the love now, and I'm bringing
both boxing and all our athletics appears to be, sinking. And it is my prayer, say, maybe be bar, you be revamp that spirit. Nana ye war se kobase. Ubi ko boxing and I say Ghana ko boy a bet transama dia channel. I think say we have to rekindle those memories. Na young fan support your teams
Okay, yes. Thank you. Honorable.
Oh, Ozono.
Yes, Honorable.
One not tipa.
Medawasi.
One near tipa
Medawasi.
There's a bit too when you show in the delivery. I was here no because I was in mission.
Now watch him crying we now baby
Paco. What you say?
Paco
I feel no.
It's never too late.
Only
Papa. The beach lemon crying, which lemon crying. Now no me call Fina, me call ma, me say awo, me say ma means of friend me awo. Say ja I saw intimidate so ye awo mama me phone in awo me say mouse and crying. Na fe honorable chira won to winka o fe phone ya man kan ye o sere we no san tam me na ma me na me say ma you see wa ma me nam say me nkowe o nchire me nkran fe me ko kati ana wani abere me ko ni ma se o tv me so sa
no 1 second when him say one cardinal appear text
cardinal
no not cardinal not cardinal ora yaho tamaklo.
Okay, Dr. Togbi.
Yes, more will encounter with him and Impunimpu. I listened to you, I watched you, and I said, wow, this woman is brilliant.
Hey, because you see, topic,
you see.
Thank you for the compliment, but can we move on?
No, wait, let me finish.
The
English version of the question posed to Dr. Yaho Tamaklo and his response. And Sister Ya's interpretation in Cree.
You're making me uncomfortable. I'm
shy. I'm proud.
when the person is alive, that is where you must praise him.
Thank you.
Sebi. Nipa no kwa. O yina yena o bona na bona you here.
O bona baswa.
So let's really commend you for all that you are doing for Despite Media, and we are really appreciative. Throughout the 16 regions, the 276 constituencies.
Okay.
Yaniso edumaso awoye eniso. Enti ashofo nyina echia.
Meji omuso.
Maminchia edumawura Osekwame Despite.
Okay.
Ene me senior Ernest. When we saw Form 5 this year 40 years.
Hey,
yes.
Not the minimum.
And the next year, maybe 40 years after Form 5.
And I said, I know the Asema, but said I did that. This year, after school 40 years.
And easy. And the honest. Special. Oh, no, pen once a more.
No, you didn't say
the BI is reserved quiet yani ye bobo ye dede you know ni ye koni ye bani and di on pekasa so I'm not surprised so no tell is not here
okay how can any cream ni che me amekwa na mso makan
me na just be kind
this obuza
becoming kind it's quite
kampese me ya bala bone kaka na me hu ni cream
on pen once
okay
the mate no pozoto no me na ade in the house as for that is Accra house
okay
ye bobo no chair ne ye tunyu kakara we no body sing this oba
but na bobo ba
oh bobo yes bobo
omushia
ye body and bobo
for ni shia
obeche
those times no and no for inspiration
obeche
I was saying na make fantia na kan kwapem ya so mente abisopanya ni akwaba
na wo eche fantia
oh metinka kakro make adulterated but nkofun posimizi na oye fine mama na ada romantic mama go wa chem
medu abaze domination na me ne nana mama hene ko egbu awuzi
hey that's a break egbu awuzi okay
but me ba ha mo de ameka
ekwapem pure amano krom de ya
tutu eden na pure me aka no
tutu jase hina na kronti hini so ne ne wa hai
aye menua pa me fia akonwa me pa o jase me jase
hini
yo jase hini
na wo mpensa si bi mayen tutu bi mayen wa na sase asem ne be kan
so mze honorable nzo mze wo ngachire no wo me mpeso ya so ho ba bi
sa wondi hini ne sa ayi
mamponga akwapem
asumkan na no to answer
me papa
congratulations
Bernard
Mona hodia na ukodi
Sankana na di first no 2019
okay
and September 2019 mampomfu fuchimi
any dey come and say that
kada
sa any mi refi
enchobia
enti da be na umbegboju aye be ko
ojira ne be ba da year this year ya September October ya
any wo kwa ya fe ni yenye ntuma tutum emusu ni wachi great na ya fa mo time pa mo fa ncheme
ya so nkan ni na ukan ne yi no
asempa kan yi
na yirinchi
nana yirinchi akwa the first apesama kan yi ya thank you yeah nana unua nana nso o de ne de he
asomka hene
so no ko kan se mu go o hene asum
o ni be kaza gu maso
oh but onya chiamen so
baby
that's good anya mo be nkwa na mu nyina mo be hia happy enti why na ba first o be kan sa ona ba first eyen so yesan wo Ghanaland o ye titles Glover wa ka che se titles Glover na timi tan ye court family for ni di ni bia na mo so na mu di ade hie no ensa tin so ta mo anso na ya mo san ton
oba nkran ye was 7 clans
okay
ye was sene
okay
ye was lanteja we
okay
ye was tublohun
okay
ye was abola ye was simpe ye was english and ye was otublohun
okay wa kan tublohun me dada
wa kan tublohun
ti akaba ko
gbese
okay me sure say we ni manka o de twi de ne so betoto ho na ye pepepe
ayinfo nsem ne nsem asaso tonton no
ene mum de enka ayinfo nsem ye kan
me can say I'm just developing
okay
discussions
okay
na usha asase aye tomba ndi baba ko mienu mensa no enkra na eta ekosopa
no cre ha na doso na aye enkofo bi den sesi a baby a first na issue say ni ene ti se sunyane eho ene o ma
you know na the worst of all no say landlords eso be ka ho se wugidi se matansase e de ma ya wasania na se mama ne krata asase ne ye ne dia wako akogidi e fata de fam e wo lands commission land title na de nyina no ne ba ne sen e no bi fufu e to be free na chi na wasan so e di landers e di agogo asase no so e ba ne sa wudi pa na wo ye legitimate buyer e wasase no so no afi wontu no ko wasase so enkoto because as I no ato ama nipa mienu miensa ndi de bia na ntoko wo but say asema justice also to akan e me swing second year second semester immovable properties land law yes you know it's a good point and training now we yama lawyers in the various traditional councils and I we hear papa ye sa training no brano said dia omo mutunto asase mani papa ko mienu ayemfo bia na yesisa no se fa debi o ka kire yenza under Lands Act section 183 act 36 2020 no e kire se etini sakra se be ketia whether it's a chief whether it's a family head or acting someone in charge of the family no clan no eni kire se bibi asesa
okay
baby a yedin hihye no ko du ye kratasema course wo a yedi asase no edi ma ya asanita no uni hutumi bia se wo ba because why ni pafofra wa benti onsambe krata fofo biom yenye ne sa
enso enu na esi pa
yenye ne sa
se ye bie phone lines anka obehu krofo
be
ma consem
in fact me be ye regional minister asemba kwa na mi tedi pa was our lands ukwe my job Ashalibutwe, Ushaha, and the Regional Security Council was here transit. Yet the said we need to make sure that there is sanity and peace in these land areas. We don't determine who owns the land. And to be in petition, the banny should almost okitani bibia bayaw. Obi fe chire. Akosoko okojina sasi. There was a land that Nami did made me a determination. NDC, if any saying the current chief executive for National Petroleum Authority, my brother Adekye Nsroma, no lawyer momo, between my job and Ashalibutwe.
Okay.
Now, I think last month, now me who say NDC chairman for Ajabaso Central. Now you this asra for soldier for go assassin so. Yango kan you say you get ba and na or assassinage. And the guy the way the chairman was talking, okasa wo eni breso no say na sasi enye no na me determination na say mo bia nkoso because there's an injunction e was assassin so.
Okay.
And the parties ni bia ni who to be bia say obekọ assassin so.
Now did you reach out to Asiedu say no cry?
No, I'm only commenting on make a dia and this is chairman no eka.
Okay, or catch okay,
oh baby, he granted an interview.
Okay.
Media no capture.
Okay.
So the phone go so.
Okay.
And I'm so for mum so. Assassin and wafu asase. Go so say tashi for asase.
Okay.
So there are interested party here. There's an injunction. It was so bia ekoso. And the chile and I share my brother so say is it not this also the same land oh? And no makoso. We can wait e di akosi asom so. So oyini bi ana head of family or clan bi and the to asase no ma wa. Na say we will sebe. And then say be aba leadership mu a. Enu nkyere say o koka buyer no say for krata nya bra bi. What do you to me? You have to me from some bra say e bia me pese mu asase no so I know who I'll be dealing with. But not to demand
the change. But no all from saying because what on unia ton asase na ma omo watewi ye nim se e kan mremu pa ye ton asase ye lease but ye lease for a number of years. Must you call the person the na all friend who na ye den because now your interest has passed. And yes, dan a ye renting no aka say dey be your time so anti all friend na ye
because records na ekire say eyewu oso no wasase it's important say be hu not to demand anything. Ama bibi fufuro ko si we kire ade de ba benimu a na me hu de mesi aka no.
All right.
Because of said the litigation say kokoso do ade nyina no. And so tun say the from say oh me dey afi na mabaw. Me hwe me krata mu a asase 1 acre yi yawdia asase 2 acre yi e oso no dia e na busapeni so di e na wo he. I just want to acquaint myself with the real owners of this land. Am obi fire kire okodi asase no hu a betuma di hu dan se papa dia ma but not to extort.
Okay.
Not to bully, not to harass. Abana sadia and what to bra. And the media the American say, brano biano za engagement trade biano. Chadem nkoso. Said dear family heads any himfo. Omwa they have that penchant of tunton to asasi basa. You are near the langas ego go asasi no so. We sanwa you breach the peace of these areas. And so for me, I'm all for it. Just as I to me bona baso sa training na odi akomo ni ye nia yin bi Yenya yebi.
Yen say hwan mo ya ye to asase na na.
Ya ye to asase nyina no at least omunya the public say tajolete Adekye yo nwa. Yes go tie bi. Na yemfa to yakufu. Ama nyina baby ye gina na se ye cancer so asem say the amanfo haraze amanfo na adade nyina. Na ye to be nya bi ye ka.
Na obi so a hu ana so wan koto
because me tie go people say
say aton so still na as a open anti no the sika kese ani den nti anadwo no o siki
nanu ena obi frɛ me say sabio ma be fie nyina no they still see you as some
we penny
ewo society
sure
na asase bi ewo nwa ho wato wo krata ne bibia obuwa na ye de bakol akobubu say ya to asase no fa e de ama obi enti me ba penny ni kwata be ka jam say o ma minister person bi hu na me di nanim ne yenkohwe enti o report ma police and the police fa okrata bra wo se fa okrata bra afọ de ni krata bra ni wie ye no o se ma me no ni hu son wo ni krata bia ave wo a wo ko fa bakol e be bu ni wo no wo ka jama mi say o ma wo se no on ko tia bakol no ka what be that
ma me ni mo man ka se si me wo ma me
what be that enti obi say wo a ko se me japade no enye wo na wo se si me wo ma what you say but obi a ma me ni hojo and the police ni eboa ama yesi asem ni nyina no eventually ma me ni medical no say on fa ko tia bakol no mom police make sure say the war na obebu no omusi na de mfama no and when mu nyina no e ade a ehu hia papa say make sure say ma yenko tia obi afa hodie so ade anya hodie no in fact takashi e di patapa enkoje uye ne saa emra no eni obedi
ovaya amanfo tons ase na ye tons ase ne mprenu ne mprensa ese eti amra enye ne kwanso no
This time I don't say a chair honorable national organizer hopeful honorable why MP da was also I deputy minister I think transport I signed the chief executive officer of VACO and then lastly Greater Accra Regional minister
okay
and I think say he has a wealth of experience
okay
to enable him to be able to, as it were, steer the affairs of the party NPP. Say a bar organization. My state on a number of times the old members, that is the current leadership, Omode NPP, Ekosi baby Omo Akosimo. It is very important to clear all of them. Don't leave a single one. If you talk about the communication aspect there, no is appointed into say back critical decision making. Right.
From polling station, right?
Yeah.
From polling station, yes. Communication.
Indeed, the American say those who were there when it comes to the communication aspect, they were appointed at the time.
Okay.
Indeed, probably for some of those who didn't have proper, a jurisdiction regards decision making. Maybe for them it's okay, but in Kayane dear, if they want a proper reform. And to honorable congratulations.
Thank you, Minister.
Now, mention COP and Katia Frimpong.
Okay.
But the basic was COP. I mean sure. Mechiapa na nakwan oye adonten hene mantukwa. Na mechia baby a obi. I mean sure. Medasi. Na a friend say Napo construction open in Mechiapa.
Yes.
And somehow na I am very surprised say any topics no. And our defense minister ne accountability series now or the better dwa and feature in our topics today. And no the BB to that has alarmed me and I'm very much worried. In the sense ne presentation on my TRCS under the previous administration, prior to election 2024, thousands of ammunitions had been transferred from the military armory and I say military side to national security. Thousands of ammunitions. We were not at war. Now, Ghana and yeah, Nigerian said there was external aggression and you may want to say it is normal that sometimes those things are done, but when they are done in a manner that records keeping is not transparent, then we have a case to we have a question to ask, and we need answers to this to that effect. And I'm happy, so the defense minister has put it before the stakeholders, that is Ghanaian, the taxpayers. How could thousands of ammunition be transferred from the military to national security? And then I know where are those ammunitions? Who received them? Under normal circumstances, from the day transfer, there must be records. Who received them? There must be records. The itemized ammunitions must also be stated. Now you who say if we have echo her, what was the purpose of that transfer? We need answers immediately, and I want to believe the national security will take over and ensure, sir, the needed answers will be given to the stakeholder, which is us, the Ghanaian population, the taxpayer. Because I wouldn't be surprised, say, and Tawantawa Koso, Yeman Temahoro, Boko conflict, other areas. Sometimes you wonder the kind of ammunitions they use. Go to Galamsey site and go and see the kind of ammunitions that they are welding. Where did they get those ammunitions from? So, Defense Minister, we commend you. We thank you very much for giving us that insight. Somebody might want to say national security issues. I disagree. Yeni taxpayers, the ammunitions that were brought into the country, yesika and the krabaye. Nti wo ho kwan so be country said dear ekoni. Nti ye be showden say the appropriate authorities no ombe investigate. Na answers abeba no so bo modern alphabetry na yakoma nto yem as to where the ammunitions went. Na Ghana for ye ho to. So yeah.
Yes,
land issues. As I sit here, no you be edime.
Oh, okay.
I had an acre of land ewo Kasua area. Eko Nyenyano. Na metono the year 2000. And at the time no 1 acre no cost me I think about 1,000 Ghana cedis. And I that one can maybe developing kakra. After about 2, 3 to 5 years, I could try my war. In fact, my task now work a cripple enim. I could try my war. Me lay foundation and come shape me no mercy. Oh, one day na ubia na otie alaja woni me. Ekwo that area where you mason ekwo ye adwuma bi. E na obema me hen to say, oh, na chief who see a down na one can share me sanka me no wo head ye wo de ma me anka by now. And I'm saying, me nyansi ye wo na pena ma to no. Also, oh, chief na say we dey me ko fa when re ya we drilling level.
Oh.
And I'm saying, and I'm me too car. Sister ya, me kodru ho no. I swear everything. I can say emamu commercial assassination. Interestingly, sister ya, I had put up a single room, self-container, ubi a team out of assassination. And interestingly again, ono enoya arrangement. A tongue assassinating other people. Yes.
I see.
You understand? Now, at the end of the day, I lost the land.
Because I was so choosing between the land and your
my life. I had to run. Now, may lucky say, not be cracker, anchor, trouble for me. And probably I would not be sitting here today. Motorbikes now for no reason. Me call Mambo Biamani. And so we could do one guy no what to assassination or no pedam control for no reason. Me who ye na motorbikes more than 17. No more landing. 77 where they mesremo or more houser.
Okay.
Me so mente houser no. And it was so chaotic. So also was say Abraham here. Now more dimatemo housing and a jam could to mekana poa na me di free ho. By the next time I could do one, the land had completely been taken by somebody.
But why you arrest?
Now our lentil level nti akọ no aboso wa plaster wa paint kura.
Enti my wife and sister were also at house. And the way no money kon and I make the two nanim or suffer. And I say ono be kon agi assassin. And I'm say hon crap assassin and pay him to say oh be kon agi konaji. And I think that is what happened. And then she fought for it, went to see ahemfufufro, even though the documentation, the indentures and everything, you no Cape Coast no. Almost say sa jurisdiction abeshe ohemfufro ase. Nti yemmeyen krata no fufro. And she had to pay money to resecure the land. And I'm saying, oh dear, it's kind of woman said the mama farmer men assassin. I didn't want to go there again. Wow. And yeah, a handful no. Any all of us, not just a handful. Ye young chre efa ensase eton ne nkro ne ba ehun. Because see, obi betit in the room na wakoto na sase. Na the next moment obi hono na assassin ya ton ma enipa foforo. Probably nipa no ton ma wo no a wo san ton ma nipa foforo. Sometimes nipa no ton wa ton ma wo ni ho hwe na obi so afa kire san koton ama nipa foforo. Nti the whole issue na abe prekesen. Now one area a chema drink kakra wo justice Nsroma okay lawyer no justice
justice society.
Yes, Nsroma okay kakra chema drink emra no wo say new law and can papa mu an say me yo hene we UTV na say ebia bibinti my film and I say mean to me and deal any being for one reason or the other. And I to me, let me know. Say honorable titles ban be with UTV. It is only right, sir, anchor or review and as an audit of the past chief, no, the activities with the land. And can me, in my opinion, and can it is only right because to say I buy for a baso NPP NDC fear bemo. NPP administration took an audit of various projects that were going on. Similarly, in NDC and Subai, also they have taken audit of all the things that are going on, contract, etc. etc. They reviewed them, now among the anomaly in some of them or the otherwise. And some of the I can say contractor to Asuya Wajuma. For me, you're right. But the way and manner they go about it is the whole thing. You don't ask the person to come and pay extra money to secure I say o meye nkrata afoforo na mo hwehwe na kan nipa no asase no o secure no krogen ye fa say kululu bia ne ho a na nka sa nipa no ye hand asase no over man no but chiefs na bi wo ho afoforo ba o pese o making money out of the ono crop bia legitimately what asase no
say no na justice o say to say enyi
but don't forget so say obi so wo ho asase no eye kurulu no mo ye no mo de ton e ma de pa no ebi kropa na ebo a eda so anka ese oto no na enye saa na ye de ma no ebi o hene no wo pesika ko intentema ko ye bibi no trust as yantam no de ache obi wo mre kura anka sase no wo value ni yi a na anka eska pudu pa enso na ahoprepenti me peketu abi akodinti saa na galamse koko omo koko mfo ne ada ayin o pesika ketu abi e dey asort no ho within a period of time no na dey asase no achese ye fanye galamse nti these are some of the problems me no hame they should allow them to do the audit but not to change everything completely but omo hwem na nka de enye yamfa kwampa so anto no and no dey na I think some they should have given them the right to reverse those sales of lands. Now, in Judicial and education, sections now, Act is it 1036 now, 183.
Section 183.
Section 183, 2020, Act 1036. On Ankasa in Judicial, who said, what man about said there are lapses in it because the beer and say punishment, section 4 now, and no a creative, a friend say punishment, I say they met it out with beer. Obeyesa ni nyina ehye section 3 no or more include section 3 no in terms of when you have to punish nti ama na koye bibia wo ho nti
omo yesa no form
hodi nti I think it is high time say probably the current administration or whoever the appropriate authorities will take a second look at the section the act now omo arranging here to ensure say omo found them they'll be found culpable na emrano any omundi said the fata because we be akogina court na ye ba say emrano ye de ba bedi na ye kohwe act no so na enhihye ne wo mu no ensisi so a nchese nipa no e fa no be fa ne ho adi na it is also important say yenya akwanya we so yemfa ntu ahemfo ne omo ansase e hye omo sanefo say asase no you are holding it in trust for your people. Similarly, to say I buy back Fagudi was as nini as saying, and also hold it in trust for us, no. Or making sure say, assassin ton chirima oho. Nti anka beka menkwa na o to asase bia na ye development a ebebua wo baby a wodi hene no manufo no anase kromfo no rather than say for your own parochial interest no you seed a land that could have probably cost maybe $100,000 for just about $20,000 emwa. Nti I think say in the national that is what I would say regarding the land sales and the issues that has to come with it.
Okay, Abusapenyi.
Inuabia.
Yes, Abusapenyi.
Better say mechiao when we production team. Na mechia minuanuma meno no share wa ya odi share cha papa.
Aha.
Ma wonyina achi na honorable.
Yes,
so mechiao.
Nyekuso.
The man so committee 12 for men one e bonsa no ho.
Aha. That's it.
Etie fujira na adofo ne ahwefo a wo hwe yechie obi a asem we de asem be mu yeduru de nanso ya o kan asem bi wa moma memfa kakra enka ho about the defense minister Dr. Omane Boama Kofi Omane Boama ne accountability a series ne do no so nrano nsem a okekan ne niema bi odi atuwa de ehu ewu mpa yesa ammunitions na ye bullet money ade na ayera no onze for military side ne de records no war anything they were able to know say bibia move the military side no Ghana Armed Forces Amori no records no are there anything they were able to tell us say a move fee yako national security. But the records now what national security now says war account for the bullet. No, they can't. And they couldn't. That is the main problem and the challenge we are facing now. So what we said at the say one national security and your fighting force. They don't have a battalion. That is the most dangerous aspect of the whole thing. Say national security no wono wonye nipa bi a ye won ko patanto kwawo ye mfa won kunto kwawo. So why did you move such an ammunition more than thousands ekugu wo ho and now we want you to account for it if the whole defense minister and to be nchire baby ammunitions and what they are no problem. And then school for correct to me ye know what you are what was school. And then look at Akwemo Kamfu young Robert Sini one Karen Crofo to a year no course and then say boom. Best bay 10 Akamo boom. Aqua warehouse so robo warehouse wo kura bobo ya na cars. Ekwako eji rice emu ni near good warehouse ekwakofa
just a reporter and boy am any police here shoot
out ebu be jama basakure yes and also police for the atuba say enipa ne be bi wo ho de aboba ne dia eden aka won e she won with hospitals ne neighborhood ayi ne ade no bi anye and stay awake no first the neighbor that form hu enipa bi amoja anatu aka won no report. These are the things hwede ekoso wo bokoi ni ade edu ba bi na ka enyeye wo ka say ye be ka oti region sa incident here ba o na here in Kwantawon yes students a school mama bullet ko kano but me can tell you from my position and where I'm coming from no I had the privilege information say sa school for no kura no niema sa tututu no by the following year ni kire say ono ntu fi another tribe. These are the situation we are facing. And I think the deputy minister, former deputy minister of defense, also Abekasa. Abekasa say we need the tracking heading. But I think maybe you have proper information. I think he can be a help to the defense ministry. So Oluna Koye, former deputy minister, to be provided some information. na masa niema we na yem be hihie da no na me read something about bullets ye wo abuba bi a baby abuba ne betumi atravel akodo no wo se nipa be 10 wa ha e behwirem yan akamfo no wo se e behwirem ehwire na chese be bu we ebone pie that's some bullets like that ye wo bullet bi a na ye use that use for a purpose they say for assassin. It's for assassins. Omo yes that contract was say could you nipa way to form. And he can position himself for maybe police depot ha. No nipa dey jida overhead, the friends are penkwa overhead. But obey you if you the bullet can travel to that and more and beyond. It's yes sremo baby a bullet any ammunitions in akwakodo no. Yes sremo. National security.
You say amamu na osremo.
Miss Anama national security thing. Na wonsu ebi wo
na minister no dey ntina one tracy records na nko any
no we bisa won they couldn't provide any into the abeto gbado no waka cho say they demand one famra wonim say mami ka asem we ye ba beto abado video be ni pictures by Emma wo born lieutenant be there I don't want to mention the names here you are aware you born lieutenant be ni colonel be mudin won move sa de man akwakodu ba bi obi video omo wo gina so many yes you know a person be ye na fe bi beka so which anten we dey you person ye soja ni bi fi wa na we no one more than say records no be that Ghana fo ye tim mo fo
don't know the better public
or the better public because won ba onim ade we 27th February and a president Mahama ko so na and odi tuga oka ho asem say niema bi wo ammunitions bi wo movie efi military what you say armory akom besi sabri wo hwehwe wo hu ba bi ayi no they were not able to account for it now when say obi a wo assign tuo mani bi ano say nipa no ube account.
Definitely.
Yes, even who discharge here, if you're able to discharge 10, you have to account for it. So I discharge 10, my friend is saying, magazine, I discharge those so for this purpose and this reason. So how can you tell me, say, ammunition says to me, move President Yakosona up to date? Now you one farmer. I think the National Security Coordinator, which is your friend is Razak. COP now Emzadanian will promote no equal COP.
Okay.
Yes, say yes Renara on Friday night from baby I don't know Biano, one chair na Ghana for young Toye. So I clash is here about northern region school move ready say away another region well. 2 schools here double powers and one school. 2 crashes school for SHS.
And Tamale the Ghanaian Times. Okay.
When him say boy 2 boys now what bucket him with the police they struggle with him. Ebo ba watch magazine na gari. Magazine na bullet here pumpy woman is hard. Watch e be ehuru at from we gwan. Na police ni hold back on no na kem. And they looking for say de nku no damage obetumi di akoso no enya de ketwa. Nti yesrem bebre mo a modi yenso no defense minister minim say waka and waka say mo be luku into it mo be make sure say baby e obi a mo de beba ye jiwuni aba ne de mo de na Ghana fo ewunto no
unka asasina zemo
okay
and me beba and na me be kakra na me wie oba ya ye da justice o say to Andrews o brofudi mi ka onza.
Okay, yes. Justice say to na me picking. I'll check from daily graphic for you.
Oh yeah, appeals court judge.
Judge, yes sir.
Good. Now, I say
Alexander.
Pachowa. Good. Now, answer na a whole judge, appeals court judge. Ebeba out ni ayinfu abekasa said na e ade a e awadwene. Afuti odi ama ayinfu ni nyina na say ayinfu na bi akwakoye say obi otom ni gwan na okura ni duam utom gwan mo obi now da sukura ni duam what is the meaning what is kana she okutokum oni pa ni di ni gwan na ko na won sakura duanim which is one person de konin you are creating problem that is what the whole person chiro wan you say side na wo ye no wonyai na emwa oyima ni ye hu pa wo mu ne say na ya o e kana experience me hu bi o na anua mo be kaya nche bia ye last year won e na soja ni ebi wo eyi okwakwohwe na asase nkrofo de gusu no kura no wanye so de won ku onu no mo move ba police station oba be report on say nkrofo bia fa ma asase ni kema na wo bo no tio.
Oh,
that story was over. Police soldier ni o military movement say personnel.
oh, uniform.
So uniform. He was shot in his car. And just on put no
Oh, Kaswa.
yes.
I think last month was exactly a year.
A year or so.
Last month.
Jacob report.
Yes. You see the whole thing in Sasa seminar na can say the brace see one cran mem. A young cran hana side no kosopa. And you fully be outside no a young kakra. But who say endorse. I don't know, say. I don't know. A pia. Since I said tono a team. I don't want to say any proper structure. I'm the honorable Wahyo Ga.
Structure, what do you mean by proper structure?
Yes, because I say I hear some yawo impedimfo yawo nkumasong yawo yakankumasong I am follow or no men painful. I don't know honorable kuka nkunya bi ni ade no. Or here ne impedimfo ne tenase. In sasi we ye release a man crofo and copy ha.
Okay.
What you say? It is our structure no wa. When him say ade a ye release a ahemfo a mo deserve sa we na mo take decision. Into chine bi no bi ntumi mfim. E me ka say men ka ho ana na ye nyina ye consent nka ho no tongen.
Okay, so ya kakra wo southern ha any middle belt ni mu ni say ti say akan communities no ya na asase no e wa ahemfo nsem na oba empona no ha bi wa ya abusuakuo ebi wa ya ankrankre ansa na ebi won so na ya ahemfo nti bi ho no mo a ebi a nungwa ha but omafuo ena na kane eya adenta nti omo ton adenta asase a bi a na Titus Glover abusuakuo no ena ye wo mo dia enhyeda nye necessarily ohene dia nti eno sa na ye de na ohene bebe. Am I right?
That is true because of clans a woman
yeah
any ade but in share wo a ye ma nti ase ye djuma
okay
because
it's actually
we are loyal title owner na say wo ton asase no e de ma potential buyer ye wo share down your indenture your blah 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 and no because this is your family one or you know any to share but if say or you know ebusiane share ase no at least you didn't sako
Yes.
to show some respect
Yes.
to the akonya no
okay
but enye entitled say or you know oji dey feel
and no ka say nka monye no ebia enhye sort of say structurally say esan so hin wo hunti asase ya busua dia nanso say wo ton a ne kwan so ano bo hin amane won na ka ebia ya ade da ho efise baabi o ate say baabi a ensase no eye busua ku ana say enyo ohene ne dia na ohene kuma bi dia no oton wie kura ebeba be ye wo dia na adi mu a agi say ohene manyene no edi ne signature ashase nti wunim say process ne be complete what asasi wo ohene akuape wakonya ne bi asumka hene nsem emremo ya asumka hene dia bibia ye kama na nso esese process ne besi a gise ne hene ne man hene nti se memfa ne se bri man hene a otubo jam consider ne signature ashase na fe yes
na say asemenasi
nti wo to no nim say me firi a mekọ ha me firi a meyesi na signature way ene be complete process
ene sa masem nti de just say mabo no paul ni nyina na because be bia me nyame ye madoma me to me de no that was the structure na ono no de ma enkrofo na edi anim na say wo bua no
okay
nti wo ton a na person oye ni nyina na say wo ton a party bi wo ye wo dia na emo make sure say in that chade ade no wo de be ba no ni signature ay dey ashase say enshase a land na nimu enti media me toy no boy no guy no g sika no wan ko mama wan fa ko secretary no wan ne secretary nti obi oto wo bia ro be ko Emma Ohini secretary to be assigned and send a demo. And on G5 one commando. Into your prepare different a imame. Yamin Kwana mammy, I'm a share Mr. Dia didn't be no say no problem. Into be queen and Miko Hunimano with one CID boss be. Near Kuhunimano, how many people can also get this advantage and also when you be anya signing Diano. And you quay, and you push ya and you call my men come today. I will not. Secretary never not. And you quay Kuhuno. You won't be beyond or G or say way anyway. I'm saying any. Or show you who happen on say fake not to tell. I won't guide anymore. I will yen any not to tell. No say balance na kana. Where is it? And I'm saying far man here. Bring it to me. Don't give it to him.
And you team pony.
To be the man on within a week, 2 weeks, no one sign man and Sakai. Now pam when I come.
Uti now that's our secretary close and my men think when you be
break. My men and the other say one what one anyway. I say one day portion be breno. But one moment the enemy normally sika be candy pansa and adwene chere Don Williams can say bishop archbishop. Or say money have the power of its own. If you don't control it, it will control you. It will be one and saka sana oye. And you follow structure back when woman say proper in America say who say be brain what to me to one ja. Actually no say scan if you want say no adwene as I be minimum equipment hinibi.
Obi a onye ne de ho hwe no.
She no fe ono na obesi na chi.
Enti lawyer na ene ne kasa Professor Kwame Jan say setting no man who sends us in the baby say value abemu nti oya na ze adeso asase pe na ya na mostly asase na appreciate immovable properties nti ene ye turn 100,000 ma who 5 years time ya be turn
about 500,000 because that's what my former boss
and 5 years time we be say anko na akwa yes chemistry sana.
That's what my former boss told me some years ago. If you want to invest in land, because so when you secure land, I appreciate it every year. Every year, because so I pass on koto as if fencing when at this time and just small thing. So you were equipping me hinibi, me money di. Now only my dear oye, beginning no because oye well educated. Na oye no say man sa CD obi obeba beto biado every year. One plot to be an over 200 Ghana. What on amount? But they were part of the agreement. So every year, a young Kumasa say, a young media, a young Kunyasa say, na said ye be ye to me, I ran it, a hineno. Every year be a sika is away day, which I think 100 Ghana or 200 Ghana, or a yeska, a soon. You could put in Asima on my now we could be to land out to one institution we Ghana land another home for about 25 years. We not got that scanning in our normal they have a common. Sikapo to into a hini then I want to be for scanning a day and about 200 acres. No G 100 Ghana now just 100 Ghana for about 20 years. Which you have from our it is sometimes proper planning. I will say definitely land in a baby never sa. Most of the hene ayini no ana abusia no mo won krofo ne nkoda wa akire efie ne bewubu mo be say extension any ade nti so that's a yinu to me de to wa ebebo afi langarism ya dia make I said 2019 mo be kaya muntaka no ye minority chief whip
okay
o kan sa asem na pa say government ne hwe eni honorable muntaka me remind o enne wona ye mo friend dey interior minister wona o manyi mu nyina ye woman Ghana haye na somdwe isem no wona ehye wonsa wona woni police fo menim say sa IGP prempren nyowonu say sa na ye frɛ no yes ono so mpe inti wo make sure say sa langarism no ne ayi na awe ye bejai because only the strongest can survive that so me makoto land na asani minu ayaw e wo sika sen me no be hu ono woton land ne mara ono no kwa fan crofo a wo ye macho and wo ye stronger wo kura sika ne yatuo e be protecting because won age bi so be ya ba me na mami misaw islegon haya am say na ya bobobobo e chiri islegon haya wo nyije crofo nsase da bia easily go no e won pa your friend world class ayi fukura te ho no look at what is going on now no ikura so obubu obi dan obi esi MJ honorable William Crawford o se mo financier baako no we si dan about a story building makumako 10 and we ko buku yi and then court am a judgment against them the same because of land and obi beji nti eyade a kanka yen security agencies no won hwe no nyai meda defense minister say they say or withdraw military if yen civilian eyi nyina mu military fu e bon krofo nsase won bang no this is part of it they should withdraw them na muntaka enso nye the needful na ayemfo no mon hwe na mo sesa ma adwe ni abusua na woton land a woton ne mpanga bien ne abiesa no justice na asem a oka no wonni so efe justice se na nkasa ono so ne nkrofo no wontu wonfo so e wodi nkrofo nsase ba na so obi chinchim obi nsa no wa hu se sa de we ni obi pese oton ne mpanga bien a onye ma the first buyer no what make sure say the first buyer is the rightful owner.
And Sasimu no enye sana all the time. Emrada hunti wonhihye sometimes we your first buyer but be na won so want to adeni genuine
for the genuine person.
Who person will to adeni genuine your first necessary we say do a search. Don't just go buying land. Call land commission call your search say asasi din da so enkrata e wo so no ampa titles global dia na onu ne rightful owner onu no kita alodia interest na obeton amame anti wo a wo to no de be boa okese ba
so be your search
you search
now you see oyima yenim obi be your search what to me akopa dey say rightful owner e do bi nso be se me chinchim bensa
so why you search there ndia no de na aba be si justice
one more modern
the justice society
to Alexander all cano one more modern so once one crop for no do baby because sometimes no so litigation e che and drag it for long years sometimes we be carry be do kra no de
assassin ni de mpo ewu
me da say
thank you ma yankin Kaman for comments kakra Julie Usheho agon Juliana good morning auntie the good people of now we shouldn't allow you to visit where Julie message then dey kono Julie ube kumila and then I would say, Prince Nandaya, your good morning, yeah. Every stock of ammunition is assigned to a specific unit. The fundamental question to ask: 1, who was in charge of the ammunition? 2, who ordered the transfer of the ammunition? 3, who came in to pick up the ammunition? 4, is there handing over notes? You mean is there handing over notes when at post or come back to the names? What names? You didn't tell. Inti Prince Adekye Nsroma Sumaila Zaid Mohammed Mamia, everything that gets lost in government, there's someone or a group of people behind it. Who are those people? How can ammunitions get lost? Okay. Smiler says the rampant robbery in Ghana is based on availability of ammunition. Where do they get it from since they don't produce it themselves? Mame, this will be discussed on several times, but still nothing will be done. Kawonya sem tike semenye ne de Tom Haruna message awudia be enka de ye kan nso wo san kura ye me we chiri se kinkan me message oh ya breo. This message goes to the foreign minister, Mr. Kujetu. Please, the passports you've been directed to our various post offices have leads to over 7,000 passports cannot be traced by the owners. So let the people receive their passports from where they do their biometric. This is serious. All information I want to know. You made it makaya why? I know what I read that message back no makan wate wadama mame ntoaso na menye afoforo nso de full circle so de enka ho nanso there's ongoing mining in Doma and its areas. Bongo is aware of it. Is it Bongo Difara? Despite media, please come there, bring your cameras here and capture how the mining is being done. Sadly, an acre of land is being sold for just 10,000 cedis. I'm not lying, Mamia. The major media houses are all stuck in town. So what's happening here is not being covered. Please come and ask the landowners if they are truly happy receiving only 10,000 cedis for an acre of land. Even a plot of land for building in Doma costs more than that. And they are using it for what? And on to tell Ofayao to say something about this. Ofayao. Also, men can't just say, can we be here? Richard and Ketia, good morning, sister. Please, what have I said about? Thank you for the first part. I think it's a compliment to me. And he said, tell Ofayao to adopt me as his son. Ofayao, Richard and Ketia also adopted one. Adopted the kakra. Or better do ye papa. One fowl said God's son and na say one fowl say one adopt you. Can ye na ye who said ye becano. And ye mama ye yenko ye second issue no so second issue we are talking Galamsey Minister Nia Brace some over 900 year mining certificates and ya wobe revoke sa licensing no se niama wo mo ye no in chat ye said you should 962 small scale mining licenses risk revocation and na utag phone so ania brise and na here aban ba ye no wo hu se gala no aban na eko wo de na no na edo nwere wo hu hwe enti anya utag for ebe cost track offer ya. Yes.
Anyway, it's in order with regards to more UTAC or more concerns. Yeah, we share the concerns. Now, under the Galamsey fight, you know, member IGP Abaso. But even before that, say, maybe I'm a aquafo, Monkasa, Monia.
Okay, Yabi.
Or more Nikrum as a mantan for you. Or by him maybe I can go. And 1 week observation. What's the
I don't go with
just everyone say, as a man, time for you, this year of fear. I want to have a funeral. You are not the man. You are also. They are madam for those motors.
but more in Brazil.
The woman who knows how to have money.
Basically, won't pass away anything.
13th August. I'm running the son.
Oh, 13th August, though. And I can't guarantee that.
Me can answer the kaipa. Nti emre be so na ya ma kama. Na staya.
Yes, Ofa.
The fight against Galamsey. Unless you are not following the trend.
Okay.
Na I would urge UTAG. In fact, I agree with them of all the things that they are saying. But I think UTAG should also probably put up a research team to follow what is happening within the dungeons or within the forest reserves and on our river bodies. Because as far as I'm concerned, the intels that I get and the videos and the messages that I have here with me, which I will show to Honorable Sedebeya, the American, and Kombane say, Ubi Bedrin say, Meteha ebo aban we abaso, and I say, me bo me cerebon America. Ura Amakofiboa, Honorable. Mebo Abaso, Defense and Interior Minister, also more Yama Famudi. I don't want to tell you any team. The National SWAT. Omu quiet anymore, any ensue anymore. The videos are so, sister, it's so embarrassing. Say, as we speak, you know, the measures that the government has put in place are all fighting against Galamsey, but people are still recalcitrant. No, they don't want to. The previous administration, and the current administration, Ubia and can say, mining. The concerns are that Babia and I said, Bia Moya mining, aso Yamamo to me crat, as a Moya mining Wana, and I said, Posa work to me crata. Who can say about could generate so say obe mine and now these are the questions we are asking. Joe license na koye koto fagudie. Na mmom enkoto fagudie no ewo nsuo so na emre pa waje license no wo de koye wo small scale no. Ehun be hia say yese ebu baby wo ya kam say waso waware ya no wato plate mebo a. Entia nka wo waje license a wo se koye mining. Aya demarcated areas ya ma concession. There is the red zone and the grey zone. Baby ya dia ma say mining no say ensuo menwa it is your responsibility. Say we be too from atwensuo na wo de na face we create the omofa tailings dam ama gold na wo horo no e baby ya be hwa kogu e mansuo no as time goes on no na chese baby ya nsuo no kogu ye no say basa ye reclamation e be easier mine basa wo de excavator e kokoko gina nsuo so say wo de excavator e de be kokoko tu wo baby ya krom a ni power ho no aya na e ya asefim to the point to say and I would send a note of caution to the DCs who have been appointed, especially in the mining areas.
Okay.
Most of you will not survive 1 year. Because some of them are even compromising and also trying to frustrate the attempt by the police personnel in the forest reserves and in areas are mining.
I see. And yeah, what about a baby you tag of what's one kind and saying from before mobe amendesa LI. Our mukaso president, ye emphasize state of emergency nemra. Na fe yen tu eboasi na yen streamline. Yen ti amebisa sa no. Enche kra last week baby. Before AG be kache yoku say onye sa ni hwehwemu ya mi ne abangadi. Na sa small scale for the soboaba say there is an anti-illegal mining tax force, anti or illegal tax force also has small scale for no. And the minister so say small scale for no should be wo hono mo a anya omo license on renew and no be revoke. If we say wo mo ankasa no omo bi. But you can't say yen first state of emergency maybe me say na small scale for no omo ya ni genuinely. Maybe I can say, yeah, how no fancy free small scale for no. Cause of more so na ta de ni mu ntintin mai. Nti anya say ye nyina o man yate ase nti state of emergency. Afei ye sia ba ba ye ne fofora. Ya ba ba ye nhwehwemu wo a wo bi se wo de ye de be ma wo, ye de be ma wo. Se ye be hwe na contract no kra ya sachire mu a. Ana judgment debt bi be banti ye ne say nyi.
This judgment debt on illegality. It doesn't wash here.
Because that's now we are going round in circles.
Yes, my main concern is to say in the previous administration, their inability to tackle the Galamsey menace the way it is being tackled now has brought about this situation we find ourselves. Those days, I supported the then candidate Mahama's call for state of emergency at some areas of the mining sector. And I still also support, say, the call for state of emergency must be instituted in the sense, say, yes, say, Payne team to you to her, and yes, it's not a bit more boame. When team to you to form
okay.
Your Excellency, with all due respect, you promised us during a situation where we all felt, say, Galamsey had completely taken over our forest reserves and our river bodies. And your suggestion for the state of emergency was adhered to by all and sundry, with the exception of the government in power then. Until now that you are in government, it is incumbent on you to apply or to institute that state of emergency, because it is getting worse despite the effort on the ground. I'm telling you that these are the videos and the messages. Videos of service personnel in the water 24/7. I think I've posted that thing to you. It's on my Facebook. They are doing everything possible. And indeed, I must also commend the president, even though I still insist that the state of emergency no can. It is now time for him to implement it.
Okay.
He has set, or given a mandate to the police, resource them, and the resources are still coming. Said they should fight the illegal mining to the letter, but they okay, the small scale miners with legitimate license, I wouldn't sit here and conjecture, but I wouldn't be surprised if more than 70% of them are deeply involved in illegal mining.
We are not my cry wolf.
Exactly. You understand? And when you hold a press conference, the illegal task force, I start here to commend the Ora Amakufibua. Okay. And I also indicated, say, even though Yemame had abusive or call grounds or operations, you TikTok, no matter. Yes, she got results. I've always been consistent. She got results, all right. But I thought that at that time, there was duplication of duties. Okay. In the sense that there was a sector minister. Until for us to see another officer from another arm of the government going into the forest with her own task force, now be now according to say sector minister Onyena Juma. But as far as I am concerned, in the meetings I have had with certain group of people, the sector minister, together with the interior and defense and the police administration, they were putting measures in place to underground fight this thing. Before say ever say, this is what we have done. And so you who say Adam Crawford were also taking advantage as a result of say, so people also go behind with a intention, say they are coming from national security. And in the NPP, it happened and we condemned it. Say, people will be arrested and they'll be holding NPP a card. And as a national security card, so free, Jubilee, and they were sent. The same thing we condemned in the previous administration. It is happening today. But I'm saying, say, the fight against Galamsey, as per what I know and what I have witnessed, by the Ghana Police Service, the National SWAT, the sector minister, the plans they've put in place, and recently, Omone, your friend is saying, Interior and Defense, they put up a secretariat to coordinate all soups in those areas. And today, before I came here, I received intel from the grounds. They are also videos from the grounds. They are also, and they are doing so well. But they are shema kumane say, nipa da seni. Yes, say ensure and sell. What's it da? I don't know. Yes, see cocoa farm and sell. What's it da? I don't know. One require can say. Yeah, can say into, but be a wutu no. I don't need koye juma was a penesa. Entina me support to shoot and kill no. Those within the red zone, kill them. And you only Professor Nanama Brown Kluche, EPA Mameno CEO no. Also not you here just 5 helicopters. Any guns and these days drones we can acquire drones.
Just 5 helicopters and some guns.
Yes, we can acquire drones that are sophisticated. That they have infrared.
That's why you are innocent also.
Now independence are say ebi omo na mo be omo we election here stray bullet e kokko bi mo we kakra be wu but kill them. If you don't kill them, they'll continue to do this thing. Let's kill those. In conclusion, Amra Ekata be say 20 something. So
last week, yeah,
they were able to take about retrieve about 3 bodies. But I survive here, but the 20 no I can almost say they were still under the ground. I don't know what has happened yet. In fact, when they die like this, if we are shot them and come out with that, so let's kill them. No, but or say in the next 100 years. So such people must be eliminated from our best. You understand? IGP, congratulations, Mr. President, congratulations. But the state of emergency, we are all expecting. Please try and implement it. Defense and interior, I'm also more yamadi. Mokena, na more resource police, no, na omonko. Now, interior. In conclusion, interior, fire service, or my insurance. Into a more at Yagalamsenos, and can also more insurance for the period that you will be there. Oh, you're more insurance because risk.
I'm the when I wanted an Bresano, I will be here some. Now, and the Supreme Court to the to Museum Wakwashi 4-1 by 4-1 decision. The Wakwashi Kevin Taylor ne Ina ne Danosono. The arrest warrant no.
Oh really?
Okay. Ohima.
Yes, I was your penny.
Minister Eddie Atuga na fight against galamsey no so ye nyina ye nim say abanwe ya kan na ya kadiem. This government is fighting galamsey not just on rhetorics but the practical moves. Ushe measures are or the atutumu na no kwereni ye nenanom wa asem bi a wo kan mpanyinfo kan ne abeti o se nye da obeto obu atwa asuo fira wo ena wonfe be ye wo yawo dem mo maybe anansa ne na wotwe achi ansa na obeti pains. Ushe measures are abanyi bai ne effort ne ade nyina e no kware kire say the government Omampani John Dramani Mahama no ene ne mpedumfo no they are not into galamsey, so they are ready to fight it. The new political interest bia wom. Recently, I had to say Interior Minister Kuradi Ababe Tuga say obi odi ni din beba say nkrofo ya kire won ye release won Interior Ministers will release won bia o say nya no kware you should report the person. Mumo din bi teni na mo report nipa do betumi a kire no so a kire no. Inti eyade a eda ho anamo a otunin wa bomodi aka kire se enipa na wo small scale miners na yesi wo momu na emra bo wo ho banga na wo mra kwan a wodi tuade se wo momu kura ampo no ne wo faso ye ade a wo ye wo kwai ni mu ne nwure ni mu ne ye nsase ewo efuma gudi ho no wo ye ways that nipa na ye suspect won se won wo ye galamsey no rather because nipa no kura license na license no kura no or the trespassing echo or shibi mu ni ade bia obi anka no hwe. Okay, you can imagine say obeka ya baby mami bi besu say wa ya ni kokofu won ya so mfa ba wo na won akobuye nsu so obeka o say won a chane nsu bi e dia ba betu kokofu num e mo nga say kokoo no enti dia ya na say so give up no dey ayi de ma say ni pa no su kura license and what dey say no enti also out of 1278 you know only 316 and where you proper and some regulations in the documentation in the data whatever no ni nyina mo friend also data mo friend saying
then our person oka
data qualities ne
nkrata semni ne bibia ye kroji na ndimo ye no so mo kohwa owo within the confines of the law
oyima mo wa kire twi ni mai me de so ti ase intini documentation ni bibia ye jani no out of 1278 only 316 pe and wo buye nkwai mu ne ye mfu mu ne
nya ni ntina SSS state of emergency be
you see me ba ho na 962 no de say monyo to am won 2 weeks say one fam make sure so wo be ye won niam ye na anya sa de enyo obi enyo otwe eno kumantwe be si akon ankasa no de niti agi a kirema na sa data my friend say state of emergency no we say me de maka wa na me ka ba bia say memfo aso yo me nua ya me nim passion or de kan asem no you see so state of emergency no as I say what you say the moment a president be declare state of emergency bia no obi see that place in a red zone.
Okay,
and when I shoot to kill the baba yajuman
obi ya keke na so security ni
and when I hunu
ya bote say you declare we security ni a enye red zone ma because so ye bambo ni ti ukra wo boban wo na se declare all state of emergency a won so a wo ye omamba no wa mane ye wo
o manim and na police fuku bon krofutuo krofu be som tuo wo kuma se pe we describe was we young robbers and so ba inu young robbers e ko fa tuo ni ade begu wo ho that is the danger in it yemfa yenkan soja mamuni ni ade kura hwe nkrofu bi a wo fra won excess a year e ba execution ni ade e ba e no evidence obi ni obi wa asem keke me metumi aba be bo tuo no mama nkrofu ya ma wo so akwakoto kwai nim so ye beto wo ye galamsey wo. That is the whole thing. No, it is sort of emergency. No, any implications. So the near me die, you know, eso. Inchi abai na kasa ne nkrofo no pay ne tenase no. No one say yes. Ye be ye nanso. Say ye di niema tutu na kwan mu ansa. na yetumi aye saa nneema na ye pese ye no because people ye won crofobia wo she uniform they are trigger pulling
trigger happy
when they pull the trigger na no ngani age it one recently say krom haya when police ni ana obi soja ni bi ya otumi tutu obo pe du akum na won ama ne kwai say obi obehunu wo kwai ni mu wo nsu no so ene nsu ni nchanye ni ade ni na o monetio
yes
crofefu wo ho. Oh, don't forget to say people also have farms. True or false?
Or quiet too, Nemo.
No, na cocoa farms and any quiet.
Okay.
That is it. Quiet Nemo Kurano Casaro. Yes, quiet Nemo Nankasa Kurano. You were 20 mining companies. 20 for around 7-8 and your license you legitimately what mining. Responsibly e quiet.
Yen clarify say nya quiet ni nyina. Ebi ohono mu a na ya manfo. Na say nya quiet ayekom. De mfantim beka sensa mampo. Won nti sa quiet ni de onipa wo koye de wo se wokom a na say wo nya wanted wo ho.
Eno no hima make catch you say yen quiet na wo ho dan kasa mining regulations dan kasa e wo Ghana no. Ye wo 20 mining companies. The large for the scale for mining no when you say new month money the way what to proper regulated mining or forest
omo wo ho but there are quite any bi ho a e ho no na nka ye nkomu te say tano ni ni na ensese onipa bi awu
me want to be komu no ana na we
na okay na ensese onipa bi awem ni ye nkomu enti ye kwaya ye nkomu se won sa nti eno no sa wukom na yesi firi ho a ofa ya ode ne mem
no mati wase ni nyina na na make say legitimately no Ghana for nkrofo bi wa wo license kura kwaya na wukom no won am won kwaya no wo ye proper mining wo wi a won reclaim asase no fine wo ye ni ye nti obi anya wo ho asem nkae nti ebi wo ho a wo mu sa ukwa na uko hu wo ho a uko shutu na won a won kuya kokofu and one brother funi ade nso ben kwaye na when you funi ade no won so ye one day one hwe dia obi be fu bi hu abufu state of emergency no danger in it ni e bebre but say you to me the niema tutu na kwa mu ne ye ko ni e pushi on said you kai enya ba we kura kan yenim so nkrofo bi akwakobo won osese wo kwai ma wo frɛ wo ho se abrawa ni nkran
okay
no ki yenim but they do the effort of this government this all be fighting illegal mining no and yakwa kopue nkofo so yetumi askata won apushi won a wo nyina sese won yoma and now me no ka say galamsey excavators are seized excavators in kwa 246 I poundo if nipa ya kire won a ye prosecute won 518 Ghana.
I say 3,000 excavators and so by our port. Yes.
Our port.
6,000.
Yes, 6,000. About
be so ba.
Baby ba. And pre wonga ya register won say wonga ya register won excavators ya register. Trackers bon wo man yi mo ni ko DVLA 6,816 excavators. We are Fuba. Jumeni was 6,816 excavators.
Okay, you find out that the award system no more so a walk why you would do yes.
No, that is
get my question.
Yes. And no, na ye impound bia ye so far no about 246 no actually be no. So say there was a pumping machine se kura first no watch she including the champagne no. The pumping machines, you know, they say I no at the outward based on some people's advice or whatever defense and minister and one can say no, you should not destroy the pumping machines because Feed Ghana project, you know, we may need these pumping machines. You easy, you confiscate here, they are come along. Now irrigation, you know, a pump and the aboa and full juma and also
thank you.
Yeah, the state of emergency today. Ya mama ye nya botre
na ya modern president
me say oyima okay
I'm surprised about
no yeah so what you say me
now honorable
me the man yes ya
I'm
say no him say professor Mercy ko ye 13 lectures wo any anniversary ayi wo
UPSA
2 o'clock.
Ono
aboy aka no ka ho. So who organizer ye be campaign na mo.
Yeah.
Yes, honorable.
The tiredin a nitie yawo. Ene bu champagne. I am a Sebi not because of their contributions. Emi mobo. Na den na make kasa. Ebra na ye kutia galamsey. Na do cancer ordinary presidency eto ase. Ebra na ye cancer fight against galamsey na nyo bako foko. You need the effort and the collaboration of everybody. In your name before etna ponkoso. They sat on a high horse, denigrating, attacking, insulting, and calling President Akufo-Addo all names, including Dr. Bawumia. So what did Nkontompo? What did Nabraba?
Names Ben, my friend.
That one Nukromwa. Didn't you hear what they did with Akufo-Addo?
Omobako.
Oh, Nyabotre Wukasamankasa, Mayet Funa Mitia, and they come up to you.
Were they not offering constructive criticism?
What kind of constructive criticisms? What is it? Yeah,
Bravo.
President Mama, the only video you have been lecturer. Or some person who nipa ni subanya money to me. If you want to sue the true character of a person, give him power.
Is that not a saying?
Please.
It's a common saying.
Please. Nene, Onua president, you know, in the heat of the campaign of a glorified Galamsey, I can say Galamsey, a bois amago production, a costro. Galamsey, a generate Juma, a man to know. I have the video here.
No,
please, when you are talking, can I do my analysis? Yeah. When you are talking, can I please? Can I talk? Please, let me make my, because he's endorsing Galamsey. Please, or projecting Galamsey because a man go production, a customer, creating jobs. I'll give you. Remember, Mami Kasa, no, Mami Kasa, please, I beg you, let me finish. Please. Don't truncate my flow. I want to make a nice analysis.
I want to so that we play the
please. Always say catch all the thing. There was a very catch I was say. Na state of emergency no say or be free enter your portrait. Enyomu na na tu nyom. E catch President Akufo say undeclared state of emergency.
No.
Nyango.
Mama nkasa asem.
Oh please, never. Please.
Mama never said that.
NDC. Oh my goodness.
Was it not the civil society organization?
Look, I have had the issue here. Saying that they should go. All of you were saying that we should declare state of emergency. Of Galamsey.
Who are the all of you?
Please, end this for me. All of them, including the civil society.
It can never be true.
Everybody. Can I talk?
Yes, continue.
Please.
When continue. You're young.
Excuse me, my French. Let me flow.
Yes, sir.
And the state of emergency, I could say. Amendment of the Minerals Act, say yeah, my young mining of forest, I could say.
Why amend?
President.
So I mean they say only prerogative or they was say allowing.
Also amending also no. One man what is still going on in the forest?
Maybe you want to say we're revoking because he was talking
so
about
what is happening?
But now it's amendment. In
amendment you revoke to make sure what are the people doing there?
In amendment you don't
necessarily have to revoke. People are still doing Galamsey at his backyard. Woko Lembele, Amakofubwa, the constituency, Galamsey is still going on. So who are they lying? One of mucha watro, catch and say, you're fighting Galamsey. Your video now with the children. In our time, were we not fighting Galamsey? Were the soldiers not there? Were the police not there? Needing everybody's support there. You can't be sooner. Yeah, far. You can't Galamsey.
Any person much say. Omuka say Galamsey in your but and they almost a commitment.
Anyhow,
so chain.
Now they have been emboldened. Now when you have been nothing on the beach, NDC chairman to be stop a whole contingent. Say no Bahamun desire quite. One and one Mukwanza Mumbraza Mbachaki Galamsey. I said, okay. Yeah, for me, what the president is doing is purely not to my satisfaction. And Nyama Wuka said, but Nyana Mona Wuto.
Is he doing something?
Me say, so was Akufo-Addo doing something? Was Akufo-Addo and Bawumia doing something?
No.
And you fought against him, that you were virtually doing nothing? and the it is a chacha be a year to and neck pot all the excavators are yet training is going to the mining areas. A common areas and the wine and the swallow. Who are the very people who are championing the cause? And then Matisse see Yamin and some other person. Say Abanga. Say look, yeah, every day, every morning, the president have national security briefs and never cause work from one. And don't know we are galam say President Mahama Onimo. And you no can say touch all the thing. And you Kolangba no more pit no more. They are not the targets. But the kingpins who are doing galamsey are the very people he's going to fight. And the president was so catching and say, national security catching no more to galamsey. He decides he doesn't know.
And now last week over Oshia Kubia no de to when him say Cecia no more Betty secretariat.
Oh, yeah, spare me some French, you know.
Oh, French in America. I'm telling you what was in the
news. It's much ado about nothing. It's much ado about nothing.
Oh, really?
And then now we hear you are on the part of the president and his government. On the part of the president and his government. The fight now this galamsey and you know you win. Afihana Anabisu initiative not take here no. It's an indictment on the government. Hana did to say he's going to manage mineral funds. And your babesia and the bishop bulletproof and the work now you are cheapo. No cocaine. I got fighting galamsey chigala friend say charity for. Now you have petrol dump inside the galamsey.
I have your video. Hold on, Meba. Please, is the video ready? Let's go. Is it ready? Okay. Mpacho, my 1 minute. So there to so. Now, video no you sure say genuine.
Video baby. Damn here. Say all can say
no AI.
Okay, what is AI? The back can say but AI. All the people know can say AI generated. So obi ko ya na chinezi AI.
Na no ni video no na.
Play na.
Yeah. Dia me yenye AI generated.
Honorable onim John Mama so on bet.
Say all can say galamsey no be boa. I'm a gold production. Now the worst of all yeah. Bisa won say gold board one gold one almost every one.
Oh, but there's this allegation said they are buying from galamsey.
Where are they buying it from?
Small scale.
By the law, you don't. By the law, you can't buy it.
So let's say that 962 small scale miners licensed in your okay, but there are over 300 licensed
316
small scale miners. Yes. And you're more no motor.
Yeah.
Because omo cancer dey ba ko omo person omo gold board ni ye no to abolish this galamsey thing. Enti ebe de no mo tumi akwakoto efi galamsey.
And galamsey is a board no
no, and don't forget to say
omo go mining galamsey onya de omo gold.
You see,
do they put it under their bed? What do they use it for? When they sell, now more turn the coin for.
Now what makes you think that gold board in a turn? No?
What
about the jewelry shops?
Me see, omo turn my jewelry shops.
The galamseyers are those smuggling. But the gold board is buying their.
You are not being fair to me.
Minister
into be bisa say galamseyers you know minerals no mo turn gold no mo turn no turn the coin. Na say don social media no mo ka say sabi je vie gold now a year turn no ye turn to kudu and bunch wo dom. What is so the about 8,000 Ghana cedis? Haven't you seen that video? It's around 12,000, 13,000 Ghana cedis. So why are they complaining? Why are they complaining? There are several types of mineral licenses. You will reconnaissance. And no one to from. You just find out maybe a minerals no one now will saka. It's only for a year, renewable for 1 year. Won't do me here tasso. The tasso be no air prospecting. And no better to do from kaka you dig small for about 3 years. That is what the law says.
Okay.
After 3 years, you know, so who can renew size na you dig kind of no. You better so because you better be galamsey ni bebre. I feel saying every prospecting ni bebre. Then you have the lease, mining lease. That is for about 30 years. When you're big time mining over about $10 million, I would have including restricted mining, which is about 15 years. But the focus of this license is a small scale, reconnaissance and the prospecting. And the DA, and the minister Sema all can say, I think about 2 weeks. Maybe na me radio. the secretary for the small scale miners association said it's too short because involvement of them in that decision was not much.
So
they need some moratorium. So for now, say wouldn't him say quickly, yeah, you're going for the onslaught. Why are you telling them that and you go and do your proper amendment and come to me? Why should you say you're seize it, suspend them?
Thank you.
What does it? President Mama idea, commitment now or the fight because they have emboldened the NDC people and they are doing amokase. Yes, we are buying the Abba and the Galamse. It is worse at that time. Yeah, it is worse at that time. Both NDC before I go. We say I never supported it. See, before you go, I'm going opportunity to speak about these ammunitions or whatever. I want to urge the Minister for Defense not to rush in the media. Why do I say this? Okay, John Jinapo, Minister for Energy. Yeah, I can't say containers, usage containers, it become topical. You can't send baby, and before and send baby. But in a matter of time, after 2 was here, because you can't get up and containers to get lost from the port. And the also containers in your wall. The ambassador, Edgy Minister for Defense, said, there's a paper trail. Obibia, where you tour, where you pellets, whatever. It's your duty to account for it. Me, your mommy, your friend say, side arm. My friend Bemu, I want to hand them over. And to on to Nubuasi, not to point fingers on innocent people. Not to Buasi don't come. At the end of the day, no kwabi be won't be ano, you won't be that.
Okay. Martin Watema, also main country, honorable titles, Glover say, also there good morning to our national incoming national organizer, honorable titles, Glover. Very submission and very good submission and articulate on all the issues presented today. You order say of fire also je unie be a friend or je awo Kwame Tano and then I saw your je awo ya GB ba on osini nuane wo de Tano idie say fifu amoshi an cry unia ya Tano say ochia
so as a state of emergency baby abusapen was unsupported now all can farmers do not use excavators. And I say declare state of emergency. You name the mining companies are legitimate or more forest or more mining Anglo gold. We know where they are. Yeah. And if a state of emergency is declared, it does not mean Nampacho, the 80th birthday, 80th birthday of a Auntie Mary Nochuga, our water crowd.
Why?
Neba Irene Ampao. Rebecca Irene Ampa that was a headmistress. Okay. Ona obisa sa birthday e dia manema.
Obisa
wish it.
I thought already thank you. I'm so happy you go.
I say state of emergency asemi. Enipa ya sisi ya minister catch on say 2 weeks obetumi revoke our license no.
Okay.
Where license you small scale miners. Legitimate.
Yes.
Indeed. So any panel be corner okoya the phone. Who all license who say me come no.
Shoot to kill. Ni panel ko who say we farmer who say we.
Now you know me say any you know John Evans Atamel say you know Mr. Wa Mamenka one say.
Na papa birthday ni na ye nra. Nya 21st. And no 24.
Yes, intellectuals ni ye ene e wo UPSA.
Okay.
2 p.m. So bia oye papa no asumdwe hine no ne dofo no o ma yenko na yenko titi chief of staff na obe chairman for the occasion be charity Charlotte say ebema lectures ene
okay
mo video
video no o chief 40 excavators 33 ayira
enye no kwa eno de enye no kwa wanche
na wo no
kwa na bisi
enjoy Greater Accra Regional Minister in the Honorable Titus Glover, New Quarter Titus Glover, and the Otitia Pa was so cool high, no, where you with your penny Felix Kofi Munko, National Communications Team member, NDC, and you are also a Jifugui, a year of fire senator, none of pay them was a pa. Afe mamina azovu gase watadie kama opama mi na minkamfo ni ma na minkase training nso ekoso school ye in section registration so koso unkechi open morning afternoon evening even weekend kra me say emu ye flexible obetumi ahyehye amana boa enu nti wudi abeya ne se ko na ko file form said ye beya obetumi aba abeka Azol Vogue Fashion Center for no eho na yatete wa mo be fashion designer and a fashion illustrator friend 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 and Zenils and Beauty the hair mama enyi DSP enyi papa Jusu or Spinkters Kotobabi pacho be kwa akwaji unua obetumi afre no obetumi so follow no TikTok ewo ho obekwa akwaye o nails so a bingo obenya nails efe ebe chama builder je onyina obeye amount for 055 3837 201 meda wonum ase papa na afei china makeup fo no ne ya wado mo mu di omu birthday no Joyce eni Fatima ka che mo se mo mu abo amho na mo ne to mo beto nuane na ma mo nsa ako a ye mpede mo ano mo nto wai Mr. Ochre aseda no meja Princess Ghana wom simpacho Princess Ghana Mr. Ochre so da mo asese memenda no mo bebo anu ma okata ne yire happy yourself echi na Mother Textiles afema Sonia ene Mokola Cow Lane mo amotontoma ene electricals fo ni nyina odamwase ne customers nyina amotontoma woni ho ene Hannis Fabrics customers mo amoto laces wo Hannis Fabrics so ene nense onum nyina home and abroad osi odamwase mame yakuna meni nyame yadoma uchina Adekye Nsroma besiamba ntie di mi yimpaye nyame nhyiraw no nhyiraw nsa no adwuma na omane wo ye no ensi wiye ukodru fi akai se odi na seda be ma no oda na se no na ye yikosura usan na ni munyamu no ayemmo amaw yakram